The gentleman's name is Woodrow Jackson. He may be a detective of some sort. I did not know him. But I am aware of him. He has one foot in the grave. His soul is shattered. Dying. He does not feel my presence. But he soon will. We are connected. Much more connected than he is aware. This is Emily. Emily Klinkenbeard. She lives quietly on this compound, away from the public, with the people she feels the strongest kinship. And a brother who disappeared when she was 5. But with whom she has recently reunited. Also, she lives with a man who once sought her, thinking she may be a savage criminal, but who is now in love with her. Her father is named Vernon. He was shot in front of her, as was her niece, Annabella. Her mother is named Margaret. She never knew her mother. She died shortly after she was born. Her mother did not die naturally, or accidentally, or mysteriously. She was murdered. No one knows of this. But Emily will never avenge this murder. I will. Emily must stay above such an act. For someday, she will be queen.
What do you see out there?
I see Scott and Jason working the field. I thought I saw someone else with them. But it was just the mist. And the rain. It takes me back to when I was very young. I remember a misty, vague image of someone else very small, living in the house.
Scott?
Yes. And lots of big men, coming and going. Men in uniforms. Men in white coats.
What else do you remember?
I remember having nightmares when I was young. Horrible nightmares. Nightmares that became real when I got older.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't be asking you to remember that. Learn how to forget. That is what I do. Tell me about the good things you remember. Tell me about your good dreams.
I remember I had dreams of my mother. Dreams that only came from pictures of her. I also had dreams of becoming a queen. I still dream of that.
A queen? The queen of what?
The queen of the sky and everything below me. Find anything in my father's papers today?
Not a lot. However, Agent Perkins is flying in tonight from San Francisco, and he'll be out here in the morning with files and materials from your dad's office at Berkeley. He says he has some liquid samples that need to be stored in a cool, dry place. So I have dug out a small space under the concrete foundation for them. It may take me a little while to figure out exactly what they are, though. My specialty is law enforcement, not molecular biology. Why don't you go in, Jason? We're getting much too wet out here. Go ahead and go in. Get ready for dinner.
Go in and change into some clean pants, Scott.
What can I get for you?
I'll have a lemonade with a shot of vodka.
I'm sorry, sir, but we have a shortage of lemons on the island right now. Shall I make that pineapple juice with a shot of vodka instead? How about a Blue Hawaii? That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Blue Hawaii. Hey, Elvis, Can I get some different music on the jukebox in here? How about some jazz? I'm getting sick of this Hawaiian shit. Don Ho and Pearly Shells. Whoever wrote that song has got to be retarded. A big dumb retarded pineapple. I know you. You're Little Miss Misdirections. Hey, buddy. Do you know who you're drinking with? Hey, watch out. If she points her way to her apartment, you might end up in a Honolulu jail instead. Hey, how old are you, little girl? You can't be much more than 16, 17. Hey, fatso. Now I'm thinking jail is where you really belong. And you know what else I'm thinking about Hawaii? Pineapple isn't your main crop. Your main crop is a lot of pot-smoking, lazy fat asses like yourself, being ripped off by smart Chinese gangsters. Not real smart, just smarter than you. You think you found some sort of tropical paradise here. Well, let me tell you, this place is rotten as a field or overripe.
Well, Mr. Jackson, nothing is broken, but tests show that your eyesight needs some correction. I have some glasses for you to wear. You can pick them up at the desk downstairs. They are generic lenses, so you may experience some distortion in vision. You will need to come back in for further testing and proper fitting. Make that appointment on your way out. And Mr. Jackson, stay out of fights.
Glad to see you again, Alan. What have you got for us?
More files, and some kind of liquid in glass containers. The files appear to be related to whatever is in the bottles of liquid. And Tom, it was no easy task getting this to you.
And we are endlessly appreciative of everything you are doing.
Anything else I come across will have to come to you by mail. This will be my last trip out here for a while.
Sorry to hear that.
Look, I'm becoming aware of some noise being made about all of this. More than the usual agency gossip. The FBI has pretty much swept this entire situation under the rug. All I really know about the story here is what you and Emily choose to tell me. But somebody has been leaking information to people in law enforcement circles, mostly information involving you, Tom, and your whereabouts, and that investigation of yours in San Francisco. I know that you and Emily do not want this place to be found, and so does the government, apparently. So watch out for any new faces that show up. I know I don't need to tell a trained FBI agent that, but I am telling you anyway. Stay alert. And that goes for you too, Emily.
Okay, Alan, thanks a lot. Have a good trip back to the States.
Be safe. Mother, is that you? Mother, come back.
You know there's some empty benches down there. You don't have to sit here.
Oh, I think we do, Mr. Jackson.
That's Detective Woody Jackson of the Woody and Sally Detective Agency. So who the hell are you?
Well, Mr. Jackson, we are the personal representatives of Mr. Doyle Beckman, Bridgeport, Connecticut. Does that name ring a bell?
Yes, it does. Look, tell Mr. Beckman I will return his money. Tell him we'll need to negotiate the amount and the method of payments. And I will repay him in monthly installments. I have the money.
The money? Mr. Beckman no longer cares about the money.
He doesn't. So why are you here?
We're here to soak up some beautiful wine and sunshine, of course. Too bad it got rain instead. Mr. Jackson, Mr. Beckman does not care about the money you owe him, the method of payment, interest owed, or installment plan. What Mr. Beckman cares about is that you never practice detective work, never again, back in the States or here in Hawaii. And that the Woody and Sally Detective Agency, or whatever the hell you call it, ceases to exist. That's why we are here. Well, have a beautiful day, Mr. Jackson. Well, what are you?
Oh, no.
Everyone stay down. Connie, get down. Scott, everyone down. Emily, lay flat. Lay flat. Get under their bullets.
No, Emily. That is not the way for you, Mother.
Stop shooting. Let it go.
Hello, everybody. I just happened to be in the area, so I decided to drop in.
It's Pastor Michael. He's come back. He saved us.
You are happy to see me? Well, I am ecstatic to see all of you.
Hello, Uncle Michael.
Hello, Scott. As you can see, I too escaped from the brutality of Commander Brinkley and his prison. It was with God's guidance and some luck that I chose this moment to return. Hello, Emily. I think I am remembering your name correctly. Who is the gentleman next to you?
My name is Thomas Jeffers.
Like the president?
No, not like the president.
Ah, okay. Listen up, everyone. The main reason I have returned is to tell you, and Scott, and especially you, Emily, that I made a big mistake that evening in the church. I honestly now believe that Emily was telling the truth. She is the daughter of Professor Vernon Clinkenbeard and the sister of Pastor Scott. I am hoping that you will forgive me for my mistake. I fully understand the truth now. I am a believer. Listen, Emily. These are your people, and I am here to assist you.
I am listening.
I am here to assist you in any plans you may have for them. I am your servant, and the servant of God. Freedom, happiness, and acceptance is what I hope to help bring to all of you. The acceptance by God is what you already have, but you can have more.
Hooray for Pastor Michael.
I will tell all of you about the experience of my escape later. But right now, I need to clean up and get a little rest. This has been hard on an old body like mine.
I will show you where you will stay. I'm not buying any of this. Not for a second.
I know what I am to be now. Mother.
Emily, who are you talking to? Or was that just one of your good dreams?
My good dreams are no longer dreams.
Rufus, collect the guns.
Harvey, this is Michael. Can you read me? Over.
I read you, Clinkenbeard. Over.
Well, Harvey, everything went even better than we anticipated. Except those two thugs of yours barely made it out of the bird compound alive. However, my entrance was quite a grand spectacle for those people, I have no doubt. Right at the moment, I don't know enough about Emily to read our potential situation with her. But I will figure her out. I will figure everything out.
I trust you in that, my friend.
There is something else. It may have been because of all the chaos going on. But I swear I saw someone. She was there, and then she wasn't. I thought I knew the face. It was rather unreal.
A she, you say?
It was nothing. Forget it. We're in. I'm taking a nap. Out.
Michael thinks that he has succeeded in another one of his deceptions. There is no deception. He is nothing but a murderer. And by murder is how his life will end.